Today, hundreds have graced the closure of the 4 days annual Mothers Union Uganda conference in Iloilo district. In attendance were the clergy, political leaders, leaders of the Mothers Union with the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who was accompanied by Mama Janet Kataha Museveni as the chief guest. In his address, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni called upon women under their umbrella of Mothers Union to embrace government programs aimed at eradicating poverty such as the Myogan Parish Development Model and among others.
Wake up and get involved in chasing poverty. The government has already put in place programs with money there at every at points near you. Every parish we are sending 100 million shillings a year. That means in 5 years, it's 500 million shillings. And the idea is that you borrow and pay back after 24 months, because we don't want you to, I don't want them to start the money from you when you have just planted. At the constituency, we put a myoga money, because we saw that some of the people may not have land or may not be interested in agriculture. So we said, okay, you do the skills of the hands.
The president hence tasked the Mothers Union with the role of following up and demanding accountability for government funds provided through these various programs.
Assignment of the Mothers Union people is to okulondora in your parish and okubanja. What happened? You tell us how many homesteads have got, and then the constituency. So now, because this one covers everybody, potentially it can cover everybody, but in Umumparo. Now, then we have now the effort of the Mothers Union now, who are now organized.
Using an example of Jesus Christ who worked in the carpentry, Museveni urged the Christians to work hard as the only way to develop their respective societies.
It is important that when you are here on earth, you do the things here of the earth. And Jesus gave us the way to do it, his own life. Now, when he was a young boy, he worked in the carpentry with Joseph. So Christians are supposed to work. Then he preached the gospel. Then he healed the sick and he fed the hungry. Eventually, I really did not accept that translation of... They used to add something else. They used to say, you see the birds of the air, they neither sow nor harvest, but they are fed by God. I didn't accept that one, because I said, no, I was created on Saturday. You remember? After God had created the vinyonyi, all those. And then Jesus said, establish dominion over these things.
The First Lady and Minister for Education and Sports, Mama Janet Museveni, acknowledged the tremendous roles played by mothers in the family and the nation at large. She henceforth called for parenting based on scriptures.
The mothers do play a significant role in any nation in establishing stable families as we work under God to establish a safe haven for our husbands and children in every home. God has honored us with a mandate to raise children in his ways, as we instill in them Christian values while equipping them with the necessary skills to live socially and economically sustainable lives within their communities.
She also urged them to front prayer ahead of planning for their families, echoing the president's message of embracing government projects for poverty eradication.
These days, I believe in Uganda, planning and praying mothers cannot fail to find a place to begin. Honestly, there are some of you who perhaps belong to parish development projects at the parish level, who may get some little money to invest in a project. But when you invest in your project, also think about how that project is going to help your children.
During the function, President Museveni awarded Mothers Union leaders for their contribution towards nation building.
Award edako egenda kuweebwa Mama Dina Sekabirange muwebwa mama.
This year's Annual Mothers Union Buganda Conference was organized under the theme of working diligently towards transformation and sustainable development of our nation.
Kubango inawo olimira ku eka bini namba gojjayo obumere butono n'obaako mbune mikwano gyo gyowa awo wagazi osobola okubaako byokola. Era muzeeyi n'agamba nti ngenda kubasasulira gwe ne ttiimu yo mugende kawumu mugende ku nnimiro endala Fort Portal mwongere okusoma mukomewo nga muli ba mugaso okusingawo.
John Baptist Ahomza, Church of Uganda, Family TV News at 8.